everybody. Thanks for having me today. As a member of the International Board of Directors for Meeting Professionals International, it's my pleasure to be here. We know that meetings and events are powerful business drivers, bringing billions of dollars of economic impact around the globe every year. And we've gotten better at telling that story. Because we've gotten better at telling that story, budgets have increased, meetings have been returned, and positions have been restored. But today I want to talk to you about meetings and events on a smaller scale, on the human scale. Today I'm going to talk to you about the power of live. We are a stressed out, drugged up, and tuned out society. In 2014, every 12 seconds, someone took their life by suicide. In 2013, Americans took their fewest vacation days in recorded history. And we know that 40% of Americans are obese. We are stressed out. We're a tuned out society. We know that our children, on average, spend 7 hours a day on entertainment media, cell phones, gaming, television. I mean, this is not news to you. We ourselves spend more time with our online communities than our own neighbors. We work from home, we eat lunch at our desks. We have lost the power of connection. And what happens when we lose that power of connection? We lose the ability to read people, to have emotionally intelligent conversations. We lose the ability to collaborate effectively. In fact, it even has negative physical effects. Babies that don't have enough physical connection at birth can develop 20% slower than babies that do. That is the power of live. My husband and I, as parents of a 15-year-old, we struggle with this connection all the time. Our son had a recent phone call, and those, believe me, are rare. They're like a Yeti sighting or a unicorn. I mean, he never talks on the phone. It's only when texting doesn't work for some reason. And let me just tell you, this phone call was painful. Let me just tell you, it did not flow. This generation, they text each other from the same room. I've been at a school dance where hundreds of teenagers are texting each other from 10 feet away. They are struggling with live. That is where you come in, the meeting professional. We can create the power of live. When we get people together, we unlock them in new ways. We enable their brains to think differently. We enable that magic to happen. Besides some of the most famous meetings in history, like the signing of the Declaration of Independence or the Martin Luther King speech, live engagement and live touch changes people in a personal way. When we bring people together live, we give them the ability to collaborate and connect in ways that they can't do virtually. We give them a break from their daily routines so they can creatively address problems and solutions in ways that aren't possible over the phone. Meet Gerald. Gerald was an attendee at one of my incentive programs at one of my old companies, and he qualified for 10 years in a row and never attended. He's painfully shy. But I want to read you a note from Gerald after he finally decided to attend our Masters Conference. Thank you so much for assisting in making Masters a productive and fun trip. On the very first evening, you introduced yourself at the door and made me feel welcome. I'm sure you noticed I was alone, and you ensured that I had some contact while encouraging me to be involved in the significant number of events that your team had laid out for us. I believe that how you feel about an organization is determined by the one-on-one contact you have with individuals within that organization. I feel that I'm lucky to have met you. These are the relationships that help establish the glue that I look for in an organization. Meet the Miller family. As a small business owner, Sherry can work round the clock, but she's made it a priority to take her husband and daughter, Kiana, on her trips throughout her career. And Kiana, now 21, says that those childhood trips are some of the best and most memorable trips she could have ever taken. That is the power of live, and that is what you make possible. Every time you create a special event, from the lighting to the florals to the linens, you are unlocking people's brains and allowing them to experience life in a new way. It makes a difference. Every time you welcome people into their hotel, you are giving them a break from their routine to allow them to collaborate and connect. And it makes a difference. Every time you're waiting in the morning to stage a coach, or you're trudging through a list of cold calls, or you're handling one more attendee complaint about food or temperature, I want you to know and truly believe that what you do makes a difference. And in the end, this will change humankind. What we do makes a difference. For people like Gerald, it connects him to other business people. For people like Kiana, it brings her memories of a lifetime. It is the power of live. And in the end, you're much more than a hotel salesperson, an event planner, or an audiovisual tech. You are a difference maker, and it matters. Thank you.